everybody, Brandon Parker back again with another tutorial. This time this tutorial is going to be showing everybody how to create a forum with using phpbb3, because that's what I have for my forums and that's what I use to create on my website and everything that I have. And I'll show you what it looks like right here. Okay, I'll go to here. I'll go to my forums. And this is what it looks like a little bit. You haven't been on my website yet and haven't seen my forums. And you should register to my forums, because my forums, right now I only have 2 topics. I would like to add more stuff to my forums, but I don't really have any real members on here. Some of the members I was getting before was like spammers and all that. I was getting porn stuff and all that stupid crap that was pissing me off. So I got rid of that, locked my forums down, and made it harder to register. So if you want to register my forums and you're having trouble a little bit, just let me know on Facebook or something like that, and whatever. The reason why I made it so hard is because, like I said, spammers, and I don't really want anyone to just get on here. So if you want to register and have like questions like in Photoshop, or you have questions in Sony Vegas, Final Cut, Apple products, something like that, all the stuff I've done tutorials on in this channel and everything. So I've done some remixing tutorials if you got questions and stuff like that, remixing and all that. So you can register in my forums and everything. So I'm going to show you how I did this. So I'm going to go into my backend, which is my cPanel for my hosting that I have, which is Just Host. That's what I use to run my website and everything. I pay Just Host. I pay them like $9 a month to run my website and everything. So I'm going to go to my file manager, or actually, if you want to get started installing one, you would go to either popular choices. It'd probably be phpbb. If not, go to Fantastico in there, and it should be under in the category of discussion boards, which is another meaning for forums. Then you go to phpbb. SMF is another one. I think they're pretty similar. Because all forums I've noticed, they're pretty much similar in the way where they're designed and everything, except probably the settings inside them might be different when you go to your administration panel inside your settings form. But they're pretty much similar. So I would go to there, and then you would go to if you want to change like the background, I'll show you. You go. Let's see. Let's go to back to control panel. Want to change the background like I have here that I created in Photoshop, and right here with my banner and everything. For this, the way I did this a little bit, I customized this from a custom thing. Let's see if I can find it on Google, because it would probably be hard to show it all the files unless I find it on Google. Let's go to phpbb Relief Pro style. I'll show you what it looks like a little bit, so you can kind of get the how I did mine. See, this is the Relief Pro one, and this is what I customized my theme from. So let's see if I can bring this up. Let's see if it'll allow me. Yeah, preview. See if I'll bring it up. And I customized my theme from this. See, you can see that it has pink and mine has red on there a little bit. What I did to change the colors of this and stuff is I changed the color coding inside the style sheet. So I'll go to my style sheet. Let's go to here. Let's go to my where it is. I gotta go to my file manager. Okay. And then I'll go to my forum folder where I have it, and then I'll go to my styles, and then I would go to the actual theme that I made it into, which is Pixel Pocket Forum. That's what I customized it to. And I'll go to template. Actually, it would be theme. Yeah, it would be theme. And then this is where your style sheets are. There's you can create a style sheet for Internet Explorer 7. Or whatever Internet Explorer version that you want it to be set to for Windows users. I have one for Mac users, and then a style sheet for that, and then I have a style sheet just for any browser that can read the style sheet. So I have one for that, and this was the customized one. So I'll open this one, and I'll go to code edit so you can see it better. Because it comes in better when you see all the colors of the code and everything. So I'll go to okay, right in here. Let's see, for like all this, and then I'll show you. Let's bring this over here. Okay, for all this, you can see I changed the colors of these. I'll show you the files. Let's see. Let's go to also. Actually, let's get I'm not out of that, but let's go to like images. Yeah, images inside of here. You can see like. Let's go to like. See, I think the cell. Yeah, let's open up the cell. Let's view this. Okay, it's blue. You see what's blue? Okay, we're gonna go to like let's go to here. This one, so you can see what's like pink. This is pink. Okay. This is now whatever's blue. This is like the cell. This would be blue. So you can see whatever I did is blue. For like where is it? This is the blue one. I changed that to blue. What I did was just played around in Photoshop with all the default whatever this had. I opened these files up in Photoshop. All these files right here. Birthday.gif, all these GIF files. I opened them up in Photoshop, and all I did was kept the name of them. Depending on like some of the files, you might not be able to change them a little bit, so you might have to create this another file of them. So what you would do is probably rename it, and when you rename it, make sure that you also do this when you're renaming. Renaming it. Let's go to. You do this. Oh, like right in here. Let's go up in here. When you're gonna rename it, make sure you see all these CFG files. Okay, this CFG file, you're going to open this. Oh, not that. We're just going to view it in the edit mode. Because all these CFG files, make sure the name is pointed to Pixel Pocket Media. Copyright is you, the version it's on. Make sure all the CFG files say the name of the thing, the file, which is Pixel Pocket Media. Okay, I named it that, and then I'll go up in here where there's another CFG file. This one, style.cfg. Open this, view it. Let's go to edit, and it'll say Pixel Pocket Media. Make sure they all say the same thing underneath the name and the copyright and the version. They say the same thing. If they all say something different, you're going to have some problems with customizing your theme a little bit, changing the colors, everything, the style sheet. They're all going to be out of whack. So make sure they all have the same name. Okay, close. Okay, I'm going to close that. Just make sure that all the CFG files, wherever you find one, make sure they all say the same thing with the name, the copyright, all that. Make sure they're all the same. So any CFG file that you find in your theme that you're trying to customize from. Okay, so that's one note right there to change it. So after you do that to all the CFG files, you can go to your theme. You go to your style sheet. I'll code edit this again. Open this up again. Or do I have it already? Yeah, I already have it open, so I didn't need to open up twice to close that. Close out of that. Okay, right in here, this is your style sheet. So if you're familiar with CSS coding and all that a little bit, this shouldn't be hard to mess around with the style. Like the style sheet is let's go to for like this. The style sheet is like this background. All of these images is pointing to these, which is inside your image folder. For all your image files, pointing to the buttons and everything. So, see, inside of here, like I'll go to where it's look for my form. Okay, right here, logo row. Inside of this, it's pointing to my form banner. So I'll go back to this, and I'll go to my images, and this is my form banner right here. I'll open this up or view it, and this is my form right there. So it's pointing to that. Okay, and then I'll close out of that, and then next it's pointing to like all of these. You really don't, if the theme is already like the style sheet and everything, you don't really have to worry about these so much, as long as they're the same name as the theme you're changing from. So like let's go back to here. So if you left like the original theme, it already had cell.gif. All I did was just left it as cell.gif, so I didn't have to play around with the coding of that. All I did was just change the color of it in Photoshop. You either had to recreate the file and call it cell.gif, another version of it, so that I can edit it. Because I think on certain themes, it might not let you change the color unless you create your own copy of it and then call it cell.gif. Like a lot of these are small, like cell, like I showed you, cell.gif. I changed it from purple, made that to blue. Code header, let's view this. Code header, it's like these little things. You can't really see that. A lot of these are so small, they're just like, you don't really need to like change them because they're not really noticeable. Most of this, I just left it to the default and I just changed the colors. I think, let's see, it was HTML. And then you'll see like an index.html. Just leave that file. Don't mess with that. Whatever comes inside the theme. So yeah, to make it easier for yourself, just make all of these, leave the names the same, leave them as a GIF, whatever, if they're PNG, and just change the colors of them. That's what I did for all of this. I just kept the names the same and just changed the colors of them inside of Photoshop. So all this, you don't really notice. You can't really, with all this, you don't even realize that it's exactly this theme, because you can see, change the colors. And inside of like Dreamweaver, I changed the color coding of these, which I should, instead of having these gray, I should probably have them like black or red, but it doesn't really matter. It still looks pretty neat. Like all these links, I should have probably made them more darker or something, but they go dark when you highlight your mouse over it. So depends. Whatever you want to do, you just play around. And some, if you don't know any color coding or whatever for like linking, how to color code, look in Google how to color code files. And in Google, there's color coding, all this. And inside of Dreamweaver, it kind of helps you out a little bit. So if you try and change the color of this and you look inside, we'll go to like, let's see if I can open the example. Let's go to my book. I'll open up an example inside of, and you can see like the coding of it a little bit. Cancel that. Okay, open this. Like in here, you can see like the coding. Like right in here, if you have like Dreamweaver, it'll help you out with the coding a little bit. Like you'll notice that 00 stands for like black. That's pretty easy, just right off the bat, to remember that 00 is black. And then like FF is like FFFF. I know that's like white, but because those are like basic colors. So you like right click this. Let's see, let's go to color picker. It'll give you the coding, how Dreamweaver will code it. So if you want blue, by right clicking on it, you go like blue, red, green, and it'll code it for you already. That's pretty neat in Dreamweaver. But if not, if you don't have like Dreamweaver, you're gonna have to Google search for color coding if you want to change the color of the links, as I did with this here. Change the color of the links to white. So whatever was like, see like here, whatever was like pink, I made it white. And then it'll have its highlighting when your mouse is over it, code and all that in there. So it's pretty simple, a little simple, and to like change it if you know like coding for CSS. If you know how to pick it out a little bit, you could change the background and everything. And that's pretty much what I did to design this. And it's just messing around with the style sheet. Most of this just playing around with the style sheet. And then to like having like a site home and all this right here, to have this show up, because a lot of people don't know how to get this to pop up underneath here. A lot of them either like do this, do like a link in here inside the settings, inside the administrator settings. They just do this to link back to their website. I actually wanted it right in here instead of doing this like everyone else does, because they don't really know how to pick out the coding for this. So what I did was to change this. What I did is I'll go back into here and I'll go and I'll go to like my template. And to do that, what I did was go to my overall header. If I can find it. Let's see. Okay, overall header right here. Okay. And I'll go to code edit this so you can see the coding of it. And you can get confused with this because it's mixed with PHP coding. And PHP coding is a bit confusing for those who don't really know how to decipher between PHP and HTML. So what I did was I just kept staring at this and reading line from line, like 1, 2, 3, picking it out. Then I kept looking and staring at it. Then I realized like all the way down towards wherever the theme is, more towards the bottom of the header, right in here, overall header file, I noticed that I saw something linking back to the something linking to the website or whatever. So I noticed right in here, and then I changed it to the header tag for the linking, and I called it site home. So I'm linking back to my site, and then I saw that it went right in here. So I said, well, cool, I don't have to do this, which I did when I didn't know how to find this. So I played around with this a little bit, and then I saw that it was right there, and that's how I linking back to my website, because a lot of people just link back to their website right here, because there's a simple setting inside your administrator of this. Like I'll go to the administrator right here, and there's a simple setting where you can add links. Like if you create a new forum, so you go into like your forums, and then you can create like a new one. So say you want to go to forum, let's see, let's go to, or like create a new forum under here. You want to create a new forum, or whatever you call it. I was just going to say MasterSen88. Or no, I'll go to my selected forum, like this one, MasterSen88, this one. And what I did with it, I'll go to it. Okay, right here, and I'll go to edit on it. And instead of just making it something, all I did was make it into a link. And anytime anyone touches that, it's just going to be linking them to my website. And I put the link where I want it to link it to is to my website. A lot of people will just link it back to their website or whatever, and because they don't know how to do this. Where is it? Oh, let's see. They don't know how to get this to show up, and all it is somewhere inside your overall header file. Or is it right? Oh yeah, it was right there. I didn't need to open it up again. Okay, yeah, all it is inside of here. You just gotta find it. You might have to stare at it for a while. And then if you think you found it, make sure you don't really erase anything. Just copy and paste it into like a, if you have like Windows, it would be Notepad, and if you have a Mac, it would be TextEdit. Copy and paste it inside of there, and then delete it out if you think it's right there, like right in here. That's what I did. So just to make sure if this was the correct spot of where it was linking to, where this is the correct spot. I played around with copying them so that if I messed up and it was either at the bottom or at the top or somewhere else, I had the coding there already. So that's how I did that. So that if I messed up, I just put it back to the way it was. Because if you don't copy and paste stuff, and then you're going to be screwed. Then you're going to have it all messed up, and then you're going to have to delete it and start all over again. So that's what I did. And all themes are pretty different, so you're going to have to skim through them to do that. So that's what I did, and to do that and stuff. So that's pretty much it on that. And then everything else is to customize it is you just go into your settings. Like we'll go where, like I'll go back to here. You go to your your administrative settings, and you're customizing it by messing with the settings inside of here, like the permissions. Who are you allowing to log on? Who are you like what you want to do with it? What topics are you adding? Who can add their own topics in here? Who can just register? And what I have is I'll go to my posting, and what I have on here is you can add your own BB code. Like what I have is YouTube, and I'll go to here, and you can see this is for YouTube. If you want to add a YouTube video in here, you can look this up on BB coding for YouTube or stuff like that. You can look that up for how to so if you want to add a video in your form like I have here, so let's go to my ad board index, and so I'll go to this topic. Okay, I'll go to here, and I'll go to this topic right here, or right here, and then that's the coding for a video. If I wanted to have a video in here, because if you try to add the HTML coding that it comes with or whatever, it still won't show up unless you have that special BB coding and inside for it, then it'll show up. So you look that up in Google, and that's pretty much it for right now in this tutorial. If you have any more questions or whatever, just bring them on to me. I would like to answer them a little more on my forums and everything, because I could screenshot the images and I could show you in more detail that way, because sometimes it's kind of hard to do it all in a video. So if I went more into detail, showing the images and how I did it a little bit, that helps out a lot more too. So that's what I would like to do more with my tutorials and everything. Whatever questions you have, I would like to screenshot some of the stuff that I do, or so I could show you a little more better that way. So that's another way. It's just to get more of a visual detail on how I do it. Because this is just a little a overview on how I did it. And everything's on my forums. So yeah, that's it for right now. So register to my forums, pixelpocketmedia.com/forums, and also register to my website. I have a register button, which is right here. You can barely see it. It's right here on the top right corner. And to register to my website, and then click on my forums, and you can register to my forums where it says register. Since I'm logged in, the register button's not there, but I'll log out now and show you. Let's see, let's log out right here, and it'll say register right there. So you can register. You click that. All the rules right in here, and this is just the basic rules that is generated from the settings. I can change this if I wanted to, but I just leave it like that. And then you can go to agree and click all that. That's how you register. And see, I agree to the terms. All this, and then I have a special confirmation code captcha thing. So you're gonna have to get around this. That's what I was meaning about that. made it harder for spammers to get on here and post stupid porn crap and stupid other stuff that I don't like. So I made it difficult. So you have to be like a certain member for a while or whatever to like post stuff on here. So if you want to post some stuff, just let me know that you saw me on YouTube, you saw me on Facebook, anywhere like that, and I could give you more options if you become a member. You just tell me your username that you logged on and everything, so that I could do a lot more like topics on here, and so I can do screenshots of things that I could show you and stuff, that so I can help you out a lot better. And that's it. Check out my other two channels. My second channel is Spinock. I haven't done a video there in almost 2 months because I've been working on this channel doing tutorials, remixes, and stuff like that. So I've been busy doing that on this channel. And then I really haven't done either a video on my third channel either, which was a fan video channel, but I decided I'm not going to do fan videos anymore because I don't really want to get copyrighted. And I like to make my second channel, my third channel, I like to make them partner channels, but I need to get more subscribers there, and I need to have more of a plan of what I'm going to be doing on those channels, because I do random videos on my Spinock channel, and then like I said, I was doing fan videos on my Fantastic Art channel, but I don't really want to do fan videos anymore, and I just feel like it's time consuming, and I just get copyrighted, and then some people, I was getting more bash comments on there saying, oh, heavy metal this, because I like to heavy metal music and stuff like that. So I decided, well, I just gave it up. I was getting bored of it anyway. So I'm going to try to do like something gaming or something like that. I haven't decided what I want to start yet on that channel, but I've been thinking doing something with gaming on my Fantastic Art channel. So just subscribe to those channels if you want to see some entertainment videos for like gaming, and you want to see like effect videos or movie reviews, because that's what I've been doing on my Spinock channel. And that's it. See you later. And that's it. And that's it. Come on.